Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated super mega biome Minecraft server. I'm over here on my way someplace, and I happen to notice these squids spawning upstream. So I thought I'd come show you guys. Oh no, he didn't quite make it. The circle of life. Too bad for you. Sorry, buddy. I'll take that. No, I won't, because my bags are full. Where are we headed, you might ask? Well, take a look up there. You see those snow-covered biome mountains. You know what's coming up here. I'm going to be making that ice cube tray today. Ooh, iron. Don't need that anymore. I am definitely going to be making that ice cube tray, and wow, this is a pretty good little water flow here. From one water source created that. Now, that would be something, you know, modifications that would actually create rivers and streams through mountains that flowed, you know, or down them, that looked realistic. That's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that was just random, though. Anyways, we're over here, and I'm trying to decide where I'm going to build. I think over there is where I was going to do it. And while I've been walking back and forth, and I should say just back from forth, trying to find a good path, it's definitely going to have to go through the tree line and then come up this way. Going up and over this hill, there's a whole bunch of terrain and that's problematic, we'll say. Big holes and things of that nature. So from the hut, we're going to go towards that previous obsidian well that we created and turn back into like an abandoned dig site that's been filled in with water. And we'll come through those trees and we'll bring our path up along here and probably through here. You know what? I might, you know, a staircase next to this little waterfall thing might be kind of cool. Remind me of the old route between Bloomington, Indiana and Indianapolis. One day there was a waterfall there out of nowhere. We're like, wow, it's a spring. But it turned out somebody had installed water lines and converted the thing into a small waterfall for their front yard. It looked really cool. So I think I might do the same thing here. And you know what else would look pretty cool? I think having a ice tray right here would look pretty cool, especially with stuff. You know what? Maybe up there. I could build it up there, and it would be kind of out of the way, and I could put a portal up there. But I also kind of want that to be an observational deck. This place is a big open field area. I think this works better, though, because there's this mountain here. I say mountain. Tall hill. Could be a mountain. And then this space here. And if I put it over there, because I need to build up. I need to build up to that point, right? And I think the plan is definitely going to use wood. So we'll probably have a wood floor. And I brought some dark oak wood planks for trimming, and some fence, and some regular oak slabs, and I brought some stone bricks because I might be alternating those things too. But I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go about doing it. But this might be one of those builds where I just kind of start with one part floating up there and then build down. I usually build up, but this time I might just build down, see how that goes. I do need to set down a bed. I brought one with me, huzzah, huzzah. I also brought obsidian because I'm planning on creating a portal. Just because it's problematic doesn't mean it's not useful. Taking those villagers back and forth through there was very problematic. But we can work around that. That shouldn't be something that will hold us back from using a nether, especially if we ever convert this to vanilla type version. And let me go ahead and give myself a box to work with. I brought a bunch of birch because I had a bunch of birch. You'll remember from the project in the past, I got way too much before. But now it'll be quite useful, I think. Maybe I'll have a lot of flooring. So I think it's going to be predominantly birch with trims of dark oak, right? And maybe some regular oak, too. And maybe I'll do something with stairs so I can have a nice transition that gives it the opportunity to be unspawnable. That's the word I'm looking for. And then these guys, maybe we'll see what happens. All right, and I'll need those for that. So what I'm going to do is kind of give myself a reset of the sun and kind of splash some ideas up there. And when I get to a point where I think it is worth talking about what we're going to do going forward, I will come back and show you. All right? So hang on, I'll be right back. Welcome back, my friends. We are just here finishing up the last little bit of the ice tray. And as soon as I finish this exterior retaining wall, that's it. The ice tray is complete. That's it. That's really it. That's all it takes, right? And then you'll have water here. Hold on, let me show you real fast. And then, I don't have a second water bucket. Well, this whole thing will fill with water. And these places that are underneath these half slabs will not freeze. They will always be water sources, right? But everything out here will freeze, and then I'll be able to come along with a Silk Touch pickaxe and get to work on those pieces of ice that are going to be here. So yeah, that's the whole thing. I think it'll look pretty good when there's water in here, you know, and it's flowing, but for now, this is kind of what it looks like. Now, what am I going to do? I need to do something decorative. Whoa, and I have to do something about this hole, which I apparently am not going to be able to climb out of very easily. And, oh, don't let me forget to light up everything underneath here. Yeah, we wouldn't want that to go firing off at us, right? Don't want any bad guys showing up anytime soon and blowing up our build. So even though all these torches are pretty much cosmetic now, we've got light here. Okay, so let me go over here and pillar up a little bit and take a look at it from over here. I think I definitely want to do some type of pyramidal kind of down conical thing. Or, you know, I could just leave it like that and create a platform around it and get my... And then, yeah, maybe a staircase down there. Oh, look, see? It's a good thing I started putting those torches out. There's a bad guy right there. Oh, boy. And, I need to do something. I need to make it somewhat decorative, and I need to put a portal so I can get here back and forth real easily, or easily enough, right? And I want to do something decorative with the portal, too. All right. Well, let me get some water going on this, and once I get that done, then I'll start thinking about some plan for the cosmetics of the place. And when I get to the next cutscene, you'll be able to see this bad boy in action, presumably, while I show you how I'm going to decorate it. So hang around for a second. Well, my friends, the more I thought about it, the more obvious it became that the portal to this area should probably go up here on this floaty bit that's above the ice tray, and then I should probably have a little path that goes down into it. And look at that, it's already producing ice for me. Huzzah, huzzah. So what should I do? Staircase up to, like, in this area. Oh, and then make, like, a little observational deck so you can see all the mobs that are spawning there, and then have it come back up this way? Maybe. I don't necessarily want a straight chute down there, but that could look pretty cool, too, if the portal was kind of like... Ooh, would it be able to be right in the middle of that thing somehow? Oh, it could. It could be right in the middle of this thing. Somehow. Like in here. Like this could be the portal spot. And there would be a walkway down there. And maybe the rickety suspension bridge that goes over there to go check out that. Yeah, that might be the action. I think that might be it. Alright, let me see here. I didn't bring my obsidian, but... let me go double check which two squares would center this, because it would be too wide. So that would mean I would want a 4-wide portal. And then I'd want some dirt around it to kind of give it some hidden stuff. So, yeah, let me go ahead and kind of start marking this stuff now. Oh, and I lost the snow. And go down there and check it out. Now, I got to be real careful on getting back down there, because I don't have feather falling. But let me go reset the sun and... get to work on creating that portal. Well, my friends, I got a little distracted from doing the portal. I actually had all this wood, and I figured I'd clear up a little bit of that inventory before going forward. This pattern I'm going with up here is two-toned, right? And the pattern beneath is three-toned, actually. And I did that to kind of transition it from the bottom as people are kind of walking by. So let me go ahead and actually... do a couple more on this side and then drop down and show you what I'm talking about. That guy there. Alright, let's go ahead and drop down here a little bit and see what I'm talking about. Make it! Oh, I missed. Oh, well. So from down here, as you can see, it's kind of regular oak wood and birch, and outside is dark oak, right? So it transitions, sort of, like these three into this two. And I think that looks pretty good. Otherwise, you know, this would have been... Oh, I guess I could do a trim of regular oak and then have the inside. That might look kind of cool, too. But all the water's up there right now. So I'm going to finish up this and take it directly into it. Maybe not put the observational deck like I thought about doing. because it looks like it's going to be a pretty tight fit as far as getting this angle up and where I need it to go. But we'll see. We'll see. You know, if I can put a little observational deck there, maybe a little 5x5 of glass. Well, it'd have to be even, so maybe a 6x6, you know, and put a glass floor down so you can see the mobs as they spawn. But they wouldn't spawn because they'd be within 22 squares, I believe. So who knows? All right, so let me go ahead and, I'm sure you do, leave a comment below. I'm going to go ahead and reset the sun, but let me show you how much ice is formed in that meantime. Almost all of this. So I definitely need to get my portal together so I can go get my enchanted pickaxe, because these guys right here don't have anything on them that would help, like Silk Touch. But, oh man, it's coming along nicely. Starting to look pretty good. Welcome back, my friends. I have decided to go ahead and put some carpeting down on some of these spots so that it doesn't spawn, and I've also decided that I'm just going to have the portal in here and use it kind of as a halfway point between the two, so that if somebody wanted to come out here and actually go to the scenic area, they could. Right? They can come up and pop on top of this hill and take a look around. Looks pretty cool, I think. Over there, if I look very, very closely, maybe I can get it to spawn in. Where was it? Pretty sure it was right over here. Just on the other side of these mountains, there's another ice-capped mountain, which looks pretty cool. My little dirt opening kind of looks indescript, so it kind of sneaks in there. Little hidden. If somebody wanted to come over here and go to the floating platform, they could. Right? But we'll have to put up a sign that says, caution, you know, enter at your own risk, or something to that effect. Wow, that looks really nice over there. Hold on, let me try to get this a little centered better. Well, I guess it's not going to come in the way I want it to, but yeah, looking pretty cool. I dig it. And here is the ice tray. Cosmetics somewhat done. Almost completely done, and I think it looks pretty good with the brown carpet. The brown carpet is there to keep mobs from spawning. And as you can see down here, I've started putting some regular wood fence posts in on the full slabs here. So I'll probably do that all the way up to make sure that nothing can spawn along here. Down here, those are the bottom half slabs. Those are bottom half slabs, so those can't spawn. And then, of course, they can't spawn on water. But I've done more, so let me go down there and show you that. I hope I didn't lose track of you, or you didn't lose track of what we were doing, because I got a little distracted and decided to do some more cosmetic stuff. But up here, again, they can't get in. All right. And then we'll come down. And I think this looks pretty good. Coming out of the spawn, I think this will look pretty good. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. The trail, I've decided I'm going to have a trail that goes out this way, over that, next to where the waterfall is on the other side, and then it's going to go back down through there. I've already started, if you look real closely, you can see I've already started clearing out the brush so that I can make my path blocks with a shovel, but I'm going to need some more shovels to do that. And I'll probably just use cobblestone to do that. Well, maybe not, because, I mean, I do have a lot of iron now, but there's my torch path, and it's going to come up over here and then come down through here. I've chopped down a donor tree and planted it down below here. So it will grow, and I'll have some stuff to work with. Because I was thinking... Oh, let me see if I can do this. I was thinking I might... Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Come out just a little bit. 4, 5, 6, and then, you know, up one. Boom, boom. Kind of give it a floating island kind of look here. And see how this would look with one of those in there as well. Let me go ahead and get rid of this and this. Plop one of these bad boys in there. We're going to let that grow and kind of see how that's going to look later. I mean, it might work out. That might be a little too high. I might actually want it down lower, but I want a tester one there for future reference, so we'll be coming back to that, right? Okay, and down here, as you can see, I've done this, and let me go. I'm going to drop down. I've decided to add a bit of regular oak wood around the outside trim a little bit here, so it looks a little bit better. This is the tree that will be growing. It grew earlier, so I'm sure it'll grow again. Picking up my dirt, because dirt is a precious, precious resource. Oh, yes, and then, of course, I've made this pillar to kind of hold it up so it looks like it's supported in some fashion. And then I've made what is going to be the quick entry. All of this is going to go. I'll be getting rid of the beds and stuff soon. And you'll be able to come up here and get to it the old-fashioned way, as after the trail is done. And man, oh man, I might have to fill that all in with dirt over there so that we can make our trail path come through here over to there. But that's not why you're here, right? You're here to see the big reveal. I got my Silk Touch pickaxe. We're just gonna... There's a couple spots that aren't ready to go, but you know what? Let's go ahead and show you how this works. Alright, so you can just rip right through it. And they'll start coming back almost right away. Now the water sources will... Oh no! No! Let me see if I can jump out of here. Bear with me a second, gang. Whew! Okay, I got out of it. Alright, maybe what I would suggest is to break everything from the edges, right? And now you can see why I decided on wood as the base material, because as you can see, the pickaxe just flies through it, right? If it was like stone down there or something silly like that, then I probably would have ended up with breaking holes in it. So, well, it's not a perfect science, apparently. But all of these ice cube trays, man, oh man, I gotta stay out of the water, I suppose. Let me put down a water bucket there. Oh, it turned into ice immediately. All right, let me get one there. And I think that's what's going on. I think I'm discovering ghost blocks every now and again that I haven't actually popped open yet, so it's kind of causing these problems. But as you can see, harvesting ice. And now I can make item transport systems using ice. Oh my goodness. And there it goes. It automatically refills itself. Gotta make sure they're all popped though. Oh boy. Well, apparently not a perfect system, but still better than what is going on. Oh boy. Minecraft. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It will work, as you can see. Perhaps not the most perfect system, but it works pretty darn good. Almost afraid to go into the water now. Get stuck in one of these. Oh, there it is. See, something's going on. So I just got to be careful about that. Down here. Oh, boy. I hope you like it. I hope you can use something like this in your own builds, you know, and if you can, by all means, use it. You know, I don't, this is not an original design by me. This is a pretty straightforward thing. I knew an ice tray could be made by having a couple different ways, but I saw somebody do this, and I wish I could remember who it was, but it was so simple that I don't. And I'll credit to they, because otherwise I would have had, like, water here, infinite sources of water on the edge, and covered those with, like, dirt. Right? And then the water would always be water, and it would flow out and kind of create the ice from two leading edges. But I like this one better because it's more symmetrical, and you can do stuff with it. So if you liked it, by all means, give me a thumbs up. But if you really liked it and would like to see more like this, then by all means, please do consider subscribing to this channel for more content just like this. I am sure you more will be coming real soon. That's all the time I have for today, however. I've got to get going. As you know, I'm in the middle of buying a house, so I've got some paperwork to go get and hand off and meet with people and sign stuff and things like that. I'll come back in the future and we'll see how things look with the trees growing and all of that. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I sure do hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, I will see you real soon. Bye-bye!